Hi then, guys. This is Bedouin Breakdown. I'm Khalid Ismail.
And I'm Mohammed Yahyawi, and we'll be breaking down lightweight prospect Mike Davis.
Boom.
That was good, wasn't
That
it?
was good. That was good.
All right, we're getting better.
That was all right. That was good. So, Mohammed, I know you've watched loads of footage of Mike Davis.
Yeah, loads, bro.
I can see.
I mean, I've got Mike Davis coming out my ears, bro.
I heard Dagus, bro.
Davis, not Davis. Yeah, Mike Davis. You kind of you've been chatting about him for a while.
Yeah.
When did he come into your radar?
I watched him fight.
Smooth
I'm just gonna.
Smooth over, bro. Let's smooth over, bro.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I'm just trying to collect myself.
Bro, it's too much Monster Energy drinks, bro.
I don't know where you went, bruv. You just went out and come back and
No,
you're like
I
a different person.
The radar.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
When did he?
Oh my god.
Well, we're trying to make content for you guys, man. We're trying to
Yeah.
be consistent.
We are.
Yeah, we're trying to be creative and trying to bring you things at a different angle and stuff. I know you want to do fighter breakdowns, but also fighters that not necessarily like people be thinking about. Maybe in a couple of years they might how do I put it?
Peak and be on
Yeah.
be prospect stuff.
Yeah.
I saw Mike Davis fight first on the Contender show against Sadiq Youssef.
Who's that?
Remember Sadiq Youssef? They both got signed by the UFC though.
Okay.
So they were on the Contender series.
Well, can you just tell us a bit about the Contender series?
What about
'Cause it's not because you had the what's the show before Ultimate Fighter,
Yeah.
which is more of a kind of reality show.
Yeah.
So Contender series, how does that work?
So Contender series is like the end bit of, you know, when they actually fight.
Yeah.
So it's that. So basically that's all it is.
So what is it, like a tournament or something?
Yeah, so I think he has like six fights on that night.
You're right.
Welterweight fights, whatever, and then you have to impress Dana White. He watches, and then he'll give a contract to two people or maybe three people on that night if he thinks you're good enough.
So what other fighters have come out that are fighting in the UFC at the moment?
That guy, the Brazilian guy I told you, he's got a really big jaw. The one who, what's his name? We done a breakdown like a couple of shows ago.
Don't look at me, bro.
I forgot his name. It starts with a B. He wears glasses. I forgot his name. Karate style.
Oh, right.
Remember I was saying to you?
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he's come out. So people coming out of there. The two
Bo Nickel as well.
Who?
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel's come out of it.
He got signed, didn't it? First
Yeah.
time he told him to go back again.
More fights,
More
yeah.
fights, yeah.
And then that last one he got signed.
Yeah.
You got the Afghan boy.
Oh, the one, there was this whole shenanigans
With
The Israeli guy.
with the Israeli guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he fought him.
So they all got contracts.
So they got contracts.
Right,
Yeah, so they got contracts. So you're getting
So
good.
as a fighter, you're just preparing for one fight. It's not like
And then you just need to
a few
impress.
weeks and
No.
then you're fighting different people.
No.
Right.
So you just impress that night is for you to impress.
And as a show, do they do like backgrounds on each fighter and stuff, or is it just boom straight?
You know what? It's
And when
actually
is it on, bro? Because I never catch it, bro.
so he does it like it's like a series, isn't it? So he does like series 5. I think they have like about 6 to 8 shows.
Right.
So it must be 6 to 8 weeks or
Okay.
and that's it, done. And then he does that. Dana White's Contender series, which is good. I actually think it's good because obviously the caliber of guys that are coming out of it are good. Mike Davis, like I said to you, Sadiq Youssef is a beast as well. So Sadiq Youssef beat him
Right.
in the contenders, but there was a lot of good things that Mike Davis done that I was like, oh, you need to watch out for this guy. So he fought. So basically, he comes from a boxing, wrestling background.
Yeah.
And then you just mentioned earlier that he used to train at Custom
Autos,
Autos place as well. So that's Catskill, New York, innit?
Yeah. So he's at American top team at the moment.
His American top team.
So he had 3 professional boxing fights.
Yeah, so he's
3 wins.
Yeah, so you will see this when he fights. So I just I wrote a couple of things down just to remind. So when you watch him fight, he's very, very relaxed. So that's one of the things that straight away when you watch someone fight, you know, when they're tensed up and stuff, you think, okay, you see shots come in. He's very loose, nice movement, slip in, puts good combinations together. He's wrestled for about 10 years. Okay. So he comes from a wrestling background as well. He's very good at joining striking and he's wrestling together. So if we look at because on the I spoke to you earlier, you know, when we were talking about he fought a guy. Can we just bring up his fight? Because I don't. He fought this guy. Thomas Gifford. Is it Thomas Gifford?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever saw this fight, bruv.
No.
So basically, Mike Davis bashed this guy up, bruv. Bad, like really, really bad. And the guy's a young kid. He kept trying to do Imanari rolls.
Right.
But he was trying to stand up with him. Mike Davis like took him to the cleaners. Like stand up level was completely different, yeah. And this is what I would say to you when he went back to the corner. I was like, yeah, this guy ain't really being competitive. So
What, the other guy?
yeah,
Or Thomas.
he was just getting like he couldn't see the shots, couldn't see the thing. And you gotta remember, bro, it's like when you're watching someone fight, if you're kind of like getting clipped but you're throwing shots back, it's not. But you're being competitive. What you said to me about Anthony Smith was rolling with.
Yeah.
You feel like you're not being competitive. So like when you're watching this, he wasn't being competitive with this. Now there was a point there where I was thinking, you know what, you need to call this fight off, man. Referee didn't call it off. Went to the second round. The same thing. It was an amazing display from Mike Davis though. Like, you know, like stand up wrestling, everything beautiful. More striking. Second round went. Then the corner man goes to him, do you feel like continuing? What do you think the fighter's going to say?
Yes, innit?
He goes, yeah, I'll go out. Went back out. Bro, then he just pancaked him. And then just ended up knocking him out in like...
When you say pancaked him, what do you mean?
Like proper just...
They slumped him.
Slumped him. But he was never in the fight. Like there was So like, you know, sometimes you got to think to yourself, is it... Like, would you ever pull out a fighter? If you think about it, like, would you... This is what we were talking about earlier as well, about being safe. Like, you need those people to step up and say, you know what? You know, I need to rest you.
Or the corner.
I need to look after you now and throw the towel in and say, you know what? Fight another day, bro. Because you're getting mullered, bro.
Again, and also the whoever's in this corner, you're in the UFC, you got the fans, you got the Dana there as well. So you're thinking, if I pull him out, that makes sense. There's probably
because his dad was in the corner,
right?
But it was just like, you know, because I think even when you listen to the commentary, there was no, like, everyone was saying it was like there's no win here now. Yeah. Like you don't look like. And again, because of MMA, we're talking about like it's quite unforgiving. Yes, there's a chance that you can maybe pull off something, but like.
Was it a 3-round fight?
Yeah, but where does it...
The second round, you're saying...
Third round, he got knocked out. So he
No, but you're saying in the second round, they came to him and said, you want to continue? Yeah,
because... he was young guy. He said, yeah. But he got badly beat, though. Badly. That was one of the highlights. That's what I think. Even though Mike Davis done amazing in it, it was like, ooh, they should have stopped that fight about a round or so earlier. The first round, isn't it? First round or second round, they should have stopped. Because it was not competitive at all.
But how would you react to that, bro? If your corner man goes, you know what, I'm gonna.
But if you trust your corner people, innit?
Yeah.
And your dad's in your corner as well, innit? Your dad. I don't. Again, it's not.
Is his dad a trainer?
I think he was in the corner. So again, if your dad and your coach is there, you trust them people. If they did pull you out, and then you can watch back the footage. You might have had an off night, like, and you're not, because always sometimes, bro. Imagine you're reacting to shots and you're just getting, and the weight cut can affect you. So there's no water in your body and all this
Yeah.
stuff as well. So there's loads of things that can happen.
Also, a fight like that could literally change you.
I
Like, look at Robert Lawler
Yeah.
when he fought
Rory.
Bruv, he wasn't the same after
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And neither was Rory McDonald.
yeah. 2 secs though. Let's check
Yeah, go
this. Imran, can you check if that guy got released after this fight? I think he might have got released, you know.
That Sigford guy.
Gifford.
Gifford.
Yeah.
I turned him into a Viking.
Did he get released? The Thomas Gifford, did he get released from the UFC? He never fought after that, innit? Yeah, I think he got released.
Yeah, after suffering back-to-back losses, lightweight Thomas Gifford has announced that he's been released from his UFC contract.
And after Mike Davis fight, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Like, you know, if you throw in the towel, maybe you could have had a couple more fights, kind of thing. So then, you don't know, bro. But very, very, very good high performance from Mike Davis, and you saw
It was a mismatch though, probably.
yeah. But then they put him against. So basically, what they done was his first fight was against Sadiq Youssef in the Contenders, lost that. Then they put him against Gilbert Melendez. Gilbert. Was it? What's his name? Gilbert. Gilbert Burns.
Who fought with Gilbert Burns?
Mike Davis.
Oh, did he?
Second fight. Yeah. So
How did he? Okay, 1 second.
Rene Kachok.
Yeah.
Mike Davis.
yeah, Mike Davis. No, he lost. He lost the second fight. So he took it. He took it.
Yeah.
I think he took it on a week's notice. Went in there, brother. He was doing okay, you know.
He fought Gilbert Burns before Thomas Gifford.
Yeah, that's what I said to you.
Yeah.
So Sadiq Youssef, then he fought Gilbert Burns.
Sadiq Youssef, then he fought
Gilbert
Elvin
Burns.
Brito.
Did he fight?
Oh, that was, so after Sadiq Youssef, easy, bruv.
I was like, what? Where did that baby come
So
from?
he fought Sadiq Youssef in Dana White's Contender Series.
Yeah.
And then he fought Elvin Leon Brito in Island Fights.
Okay.
So I don't think he got the.
He never got
He
signed
got
straight away.
fight straight away.
Okay.
Then he fought another fight again, Carlos Guerra,
And he won that.
beat him by submission.
Yeah.
And then he fought Gilbert Burns.
And he got called in for Gilbert
Yeah.
Burns. Okay. Yeah, so when he fought Gilbert Burns, he actually, again, he performed well, man. In the first round, he looked all right, kind of thing. Caught Gilbert Burns with a couple of shots. His money shot, and it'd be good to ask him, is his right uppercut. He's like dips and throws a nice, like good right uppercut. He catches a lot of people with that shot. But I think he against Gilbert, he showed like good defense when Gilbert had his back. But obviously, you're talking about high level jiu-jitsu guy on your back in your first UFC fight. So it was like stacked against you a little bit. But he showed his toughness.
This was this year, bro.
Was it this year? No, it wasn't. It was last year.
20. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The fight after that, he fought
He fought. Actually, it's 2019.
2019.
Raw. So he done 2018. He fought Sadiq Youssef.
So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So he hasn't fought. So he fought 2019.
Yeah.
Then he didn't fight at all 2020.
So that was COVID time, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he fought January 2021.
Yeah.
And then fought October 2022.
Yeah.
Just recent. So he hasn't really had many fights in
Yeah.
UFC. There's a lot. Of,
Which is a shame though,
was
because
he injured or something? Or?
I think he just wasn't getting fights, bro. They weren't matching him up or something. It'd be good to know if he was. I never heard that he was injured though.
Yeah. So October 2019, then January 2021. That's 2 years, bro. That's 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So end of 2019 to just over a year and a half or something
Yeah.
like that. That's a long time to be
Off.
off.
And then he fought
Mason
Jones.
Mason
Mason Jones, a UK fighter from Wales, 2-division cage warrior champion. So they brought him in against Davis. Now, when I was watching that fight, I was like, maybe they're trying to build Davis up.
Davis, right?
No, not Davis.
Jones.
Jones. I thought, okay, they're gonna go this because I had a lot of hype around him, bro. He shocked them, bro. He come out and he just, like I said to you, you know when you watch someone, you think to yourself, you know what? His overall MMA skills very, very good. So, slipping, throwing, good. Like this, he's got his money shot up, right uppercut, walking, putting pressure on the person. Started using a lot of wrestling, knees, kicks. Ground and pound was good. Yeah, so overall, as an MMA fighter, I think he's definitely one to watch out for. So
Because he's not exactly young, but he's not exactly old. He's like in in his prime. He's 30, bro.
Yeah, which is good.
So
I think
about 30,
MMA's that type age, isn't it? Remember?
That's prime, isn't it? Prime 35, they're saying, bro.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
Yeah.
So even later.
Yeah.
So even later.
So like, for example, Israel Adesanya is just hitting his prime now, bro.
Yeah.
Even though I say prime in the sense of age-wise.
Yeah.
After 35, it you know, you start to kind of, that's when they, do you see what I'm saying? And I think with MMA, what I've realised, and correct me if I'm wrong, because there's so much to learn.
Yeah. That's what, isn't it? You have to learn your craft.
To be to be like, for example, that's
Unless
why
you start like the new gen, they start really young.
This was gonna say. So like someone like John Jones, that's why he's so special, bruv.
Yeah.
Because he won. It's 21 or 22.
Yeah, he was young, man.
And that was like the MMA was in its infancy, bro.
John Jones is still young, bruv.
Yeah, he's 33.
Yeah, I know, bro. And he feels like he's been around for ages.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like for what? 13 years, 14 years in MMA.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if he fought outside UFC. I'm not even sure, bro. I'll have to check that.
Yeah.
But, that's crazy, bro. When you look at it. But yeah, there's so much to learn. And for example, like if you come in as for example, a striker. Like if you think about jiu-jitsu, to get your black belt, you got 10 years to get your black belt. To get any good at jiu-jitsu, to be honest, 5 years.
Yeah. Minimum, isn't it?
Minimum. Wrestling, you're starting wrestling from scratch. You know,
same thing. Isn't it?
Same thing.
Yeah, it's and grappling art. Sometimes people don't get it.
Yeah,
it's hard to. And if you're like a striker, you're going to be heavy on your front foot. Yeah. So you need to learn good wrestling defense and stuff like. That's what I said to you. So when we watch kind of, as I said to you, like when we're watching Stephen Thompson fight, Machida fight, John Jones fight, you watch certain things, George St. Pierre fight, Khabib fight, you watch certain things that they do that makes them like, okay, this guy's got something good about him. Mike Davis, for me, it was like, oh, okay.
So you'd put him up there with Stephen Thompson?
No, it's not to put him up. Obviously, he hasn't done.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
Yeah, but
potential
wise, it's like there's something. He's got the right skills to be a problem. Yeah. So when you watch someone, I think, okay, you know what? If his mind's in the right place, because it's not a skilled element now. When I watch him, it's like you watch someone, you feel, okay, he's got the tools now. Now you just need that whole. And he's tough, bro.
He needs the fights now, bro.
He needs the fights. Keep winning, keep doing your thing. And then he's gonna.
He's at 155, yeah.
Yeah.
So now, if you bring up the rankings, is that
go on.
Because then you're looking at the next. So he's fought Borshlev.
Yeah, Borshev's another striker, and then he's from Alpha. He trains at Alpha Male, innit?
Right.
So then basically, Mike Davis just took him down, bro, and just banged him up. Do you know what I mean? And even in the striking, he was out striking him. And he's got, as I said to you, he's a problem. He's a problem. The only thing I would say that as the thing that I've seen is
Imran, can you zoom in down? Let's look at number 15, Tony Ferguson. So the top 15 there. So okay,
but he fought Gilbert Burns. I think he will go with Tony Ferguson.
You reckon?
Yeah, I've said to you. I think he'll give him a good fight.
Style wise.
Yeah, I think he'll give him a good fight. He'll give Dan Hooker a good fight.
See, I was looking at Dan Hooker.
Yeah, he'll give him a good fight, bruv. He'll give Dan Hooker.
What about his boy?
Who's his boy?
Mohammed's boy.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be a good fight.
You're going to get a smack, you know that.
That'd be a good fight, bruv. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight.
That's what Conor McGregor says, by the way.
Fanboy, bro. You're a fanboy, innit? Rafael Dos Anjos, another good. Let's see, we'll take you probably.
Matthew Gamro.
But they're more
He's a
like
wrestler.
wrestling based, isn't it?
But you said he's wrestled for 10 years, isn't
No, he's more of a striker.
Right.
Like I said to you, he's more like complete MMA kind of fighting, kind of. You won't say, and more striking. Like I said to you,
what is he similar to? Who is he similar to that, like, in previous style-wise?
who's he similar to?
Yeah. See, I come with the hard-hitting questions, bros.
I know, but I'm just trying to think who's he similar to.
Michael Johnson or like someone like that, who's heavily. Michael Johnson's takedowns are not bad.
See, the thing is, okay. So let me just break down Mike Davis for you quickly. So Mike Davis has a nice, sweet kind of like movement style. So he sees boxing is high level, yeah. Kickboxing, good level. His wrestling's good, yeah. His jiu-jitsu, that's where I'd put question mark against Gilbert Burns kind of thing. Right. So that's where I would say the weakness is. Ground and pounds, cool, again. He loves to fight. See, that is a problem as well though sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So like he wants to bang with you and he don't mind getting hit. So he hits. For me, it's he could be better if he after he catches them guys, just move off just a little bit or just
to avoid hits.
To avoid hits. And then because he'll against the high level guys, you'll get punished for being there in the wrong time. I think that's what I try to avoid with him. It'll be like, okay, yeah, you're very entertaining, you're very thingy, but you need to keep winning. So by you just avoiding them, like you're letting them hit you by you off your strikes and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So if he could just move off angles, be a little bit more efficient with that, I could see him doing really well against these guys.
So, because I don't see how he's gonna break through the top. I don't know who they're gonna give him now, bro.
But as I said to you, if you give him
Dan Hooker's not gonna fight him. Why would he fight?
No, I get it. But
if you think
can we get the top? Did I have the top 20 up? Can we get the top 20 up? Is there any way we can get top 20?
Get top 20, bro, please, Imran. Come off this, Zach. Yeah, because you think about it, like someone from the top 10 is not going to fight someone. He's got to break through. Yeah,
so we'll look at
because if I was Dan Hooker, I'm looking up in it.
Yeah, but Dan Hooker's who's Dan Hooker fought recently? Dan Hooker lost, didn't it?
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, but I'm saying he's still a top 10 guy, isn't it? He's just outside the top 10, so he's going to fight someone just above him.
Yeah, but are they going to give a top 10 guy for that? He's had a chance, isn't it?
Not for the title, he hasn't.
Yeah, but
he fought Dariush, bro.
Yeah,
did he fight Dariush? No. Or was it that Gamro? Did he fight Gamro?
No, that Benio Dariush fought him, innit? We're going to have that moment again, bro, isn't it?
What moment?
When I couldn't get the names right.
Yeah, Daniel Hooker.
Who did he fight?
All right, so 20, Ferreira.
Look, Gillespie's still there, bruv. Gillespie hasn't fought for ages, man.
Right, Alexis, bruv, mute it, bro. Press that button in the middle, at the top. Alexis trying to get involved in the conversation, bro.
Is that top 20, man?
Yeah. So
he's not even in the top.
Is he in the top 20 though?
Nah, he's not even in the top 20, bro.
Bobby Green's a good fight for him.
Yeah.
Go up. Raw, he's not even in the top 20.
Yeah.
But can you get more than that? Go down. Where is he?
Oh, he's below Paddy.
Bro, Paddy Pimlet's 27. That's interesting, man.
So how many fights Paddy Pimlet had in V?
Nasrat's 30.
Nasrat's 30 as well.
Yeah, Jared Gordon's a good fight as well, bro.
Oh, what about him fighting Matt Farola? If he's not in the top.
Oh, hold on. Why is Usman in there? He's Bellator. I think this is an MMA one, bro.
This is MMA.
It's not.
UFC,
type in UFC top.
There he is, Mike Beast Boy. He's ranked thingy, but that's not.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to build him up, bro.
Yeah,
He
obviously.
needs to fight above him.
That's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
he
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
Um,
It'll be good. It'll be good. I definitely think that he's got potential. Again, he's conditioning. Like I always said to you, certain things that you look at in a fight and you think, okay, striking ability, wrestling,
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, ground and pound. What's his wall skill like? What's his conditioning like? So he's kind of like ticked all the boxes for me. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. This guy's potentially, and obviously he's still growing. If he's only had like 4 or 5 fights
yeah.
in
UFC.
or three
fights.
3 fights or 4 fights in
Yeah.
UFC, he's still growing. So he's got time to get better.
Yeah.
Good striking, good kickboxing, good movement. Again, the only thing that I would say is like for him to have longevity is not to get caught up in brawls all the time. Like be the smarter fighter because he's got nice slick movement. He can catch people. For me, that's important for him, and maybe even start just join up your wrestling a bit more. So because obviously not everyone knows that he's a striker. Start taking people down and beat him up on the floor a little bit. Then obviously now you're a problem. Okay, well, where does this guy fight? Where do you fight this guy? So, but very entertaining to watch. So I recommend watching this guy. So he's definitely one to watch out for. Yeah, definitely one to watch out for.
So I'm thinking to myself to look at some guy who's in the top 5. Yeah, their journey to that. So because this guy's like in the beginning, isn't it? Who do you think had a really good journey to get into the top 5? Not too quick, but not too long. Does that make sense, bro? I think Habib. If you look at Habib's journey,
Yeah,
someone we know.
yeah.
He was the one. He was kind of, people forget he was lingering
You're on the outside.
on
for
the
ages.
outside for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Like,
Yeah.
it's only when he started to, because he was a problem. Like Joe Rogan was the one that hyped him up. I think Joe Rogan's, when he started talking about him on the podcast, then that's the one people started to pay attention, bro. Like
Yeah.
the casuals.
But I
and
think
stuff.
he was dominating in that style. So
Yeah.
then, where
I'm saying that's when the world started paying attention because he had that very dominant fight against that guy who he took down. I forgot his name.
Abel
Bro.
Trujillo.
That's it.
Yeah.
And when the guy started going like this,
Yeah.
I think it was
27.
it was a
times.
record. It was a record.
27 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was his big breakthrough fight? It was Michael Johnson, isn't it?
No, Rafael dos Anjos. He beat Rafael dos Anjos.
He didn't fight Rafa.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah, above he mauled him.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That was his top 10 fight, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. And then
Who did he fight, bro? Let me just bring up his record. Man.
the Mike Johnson fights is when he kept saying I should fight for the title.
Yes.
That's when he started saying to everyone I should fight thingy. But what was your question though?
My question is, because you're looking at this 155er, yeah?
Yeah.
He's got good potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had 3 fights in the UFC. He's 30. So he's approaching his prime. If not, he's in it right now. Yeah. What fighter would you look at the 155 position? Do you think impressed you with his rise? Does that make sense? Like with Habib, he kind of was in the wilderness for a while, yeah. But who would you put up there who's maybe won a belt? Like 155ers, who were the belt holders, bro?
Islam Makhachev now.
So before
So you had Conor McGregor.
him.
You had
He had Alvarez. Wasn't Alvarez a belt holder?
what Alvarez?
Eddie Alvarez.
155, yes.
Yeah.
So Conor
Before
McGregor beat
him.
him.
Yeah, so before he beat, who did he beat to get the belt?
Who did Eddie Alvarez beat?
See, this is the thing. The 155 is quite interesting history, bro.
Gone.
Because, okay, let me just
Didn't
bring...
you have was Chad Mendes? Chad Mendes was he was lightweight.
No, he was 145.
145.
Yeah, 155.
Who was before Alvarez?
I'll bring it up, bro. One sec. Because it will just give you an idea.
So title holders in the 155.
Yeah, bro. Okay, sorry, bro. Let me just bring it up. Why is it so hard? Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, got it. So the first ever one, Jens Pulver,
Jens
2001.
Yeah,
He had two title defenses,
yeah.
and he held it for 393 days.
Okay.
Then you had Sean Shirk,
Oh, beast boy.
2006.
Oh,
He one title defense,
he'll be good breakdowns.
420 days. Who do you think is the next?
BJ Penn, bro.
Yeah, bro. So BJ Penn, 3 title defenses. He held it for 812 days.
Wow. Okay.
But there were less fights back in the day, innit?
Yeah.
Less. Again, Phenom.
BJ
People
Penn.
sleep on him, bro.
Yeah.
Frankie Edgar,
Okay.
three title defenses. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I told you, bro. He was a problem. Frankie was a problem.
687 days.
Yeah.
Guess who's after that?
Gone.
Just guess.
So after Frankie Edgar, Dominic Cruz?
Nah, bro.
No, who?
Just Ben Henderson.
Ben Henderson.
That's mad, bro.
Oh, wow.
He had 3 title defenses, bro.
Who did?
Ben Henderson.
Yeah, and then he lost to Anthony Pettis.
He held it for 552 days.
Then he lost to
Oh,
Anthony
he was
Pettis.
a beast.
He was good.
He was a beast.
He was good.
Then Anthony Pettis.
Yeah.
He had only 1 title. I don't know what happened to him, man. He was such a good, exciting fighter, bro.
Yeah.
Did he go up and down? He went up and down in weight, innit?
When he started losing, he started going up and down.
Yeah, because he went to 170.
Yeah, when he started
and then
losing,
went 1 to 45, I think he fought.
When he started losing. But you know, I think, you know what happens? You know when certain, he was known for what?
Just kicks, punches.
And when you watch his fights and you stop doing that,
Yeah.
you're no longer a threat.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens to him. Like, if you watch his fights.
He's with Duke Rufus, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it just, that's what I noticed. I was like, even, hello? Yeah. Even,
Just move it with this, innit?
yeah. Even with, remember Jose Aldo?
Yeah.
So Jose Aldo was known for low kicks, right? There was a point where he just stopped throwing low
Yeah.
kicks. So you can see their fighting changes slightly. And it's, you think, oh, okay. Now you've taken a weapon away from one of your most crucial. But you don't know because injuries, their shins are shot.
Yeah.
Something's
Or they
happened.
just had enough.
Yeah, it's like Bundis, bro. I don't want to kick no one.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I want to walk after the
Yeah,
fight.
bruv.
You don't know, bro.
Yeah, so Rafa defeated Pettis to win the lightweight. So Rafa Rafael Dos Anjos after that.
Rafael Dos Anjos won it.
Yeah, he only defended it against Donald Cerrone.
Rafael Dos Anjos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, Donald Cerrone at 155.
Yeah. Remember he fought.
That's right. Yeah.
And
After
then
that, Eddie Alvarez. So now there comes the
the new gen. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got... Well, I would put Dos Anjos with that, innit?
Yeah.
So 2016.
2016.
This is... So Habib's nowhere near this, bruv.
So go on.
So 2016, Eddie Alvarez.
Then it was
No title defenses. Straight after was Conor McGregor.
No title defenses.
I feel like he messed up the whole division,
Did
bro.
he have no title defense at 155?
Zero.
Yeah, he had no
Zero.
title defense either.
And then...
So Eddie Alvarez had one title defense, innit, against Conor McGregor.
No.
Yeah, that's how he won the title, innit? Oh,
Not a defense. Eddie Alvarez fought... Conor McGregor fought Eddie Alvarez.
for the title.
Yeah, for the title.
Yeah. So Eddie
he
Alvarez
beat him.
So Eddie Alvarez had one title defense, yeah?
Yeah.
And he lost.
That's
Yeah.
right. He lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conor McGregor,
Zero title defenses.
0 title defenses, but held the title for 511 days. I don't know how that was. bro.
Okay.
But there was an interim because he went and fought. Did he fight?
He ran off boxing and stuff.
Did he fight Mayweather after Alvarez?
Yeah, so he went off.
He won the double
He's a
champ,
double champ and,
and then went off.
Yeah.
Then they'd done an interim fight, Tony Ferguson, interim title.
Versus.
Ooh. Kevin Lee. It's another guy, bruv.
Oh, yeah, he disappeared as well.
He was a title contender, bruv.
Disappeared as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, he fought Kevin Lee, but he was stripped of the title after suffering ligament tear. Yeah, he didn't defend it.
Okay.
Remember he fell over that mic stand or
Yeah,
something. Tony, man.
Yeah.
I love that guy, bruv. I know he's crazy,
Yeah.
but I just I love everything about him, bro.
Yeah, he's a special. Special guy, bro.
And that fight because they asked Habib, innit, who are the fighters you regret not fighting? He said Tony Ferguson and Anthony Pettis.
Yeah.
He goes, because when I was coming up,
They were there.
they were the title holders. So Anthony Pettis was title holder when he's coming up, so he wanted to fight him. And then Habib. So Habib have 3 title defenses. So he won the vacant lightweight title with being Iaquinta because he was stripped.
Conor McGregor was stripped.
No, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson stripped.
Because remember, they were meant to fight for the title.
Then he fell over.
Yeah, bro.
I remember that.
How many times they trying to make the fight?
3 or 4 times.
4 times, I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
So imagine that for a title fight,
What meant to be, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that'd be a crazy fight. And especially,
Could you just imagine the thing. Hey, sunglasses.
Especially that time.
Oh.
Because I think after Tony he just went on that.
And let's be fair. I actually think Tony Ferguson would have had a chance against McGregor. Habib.
Yeah.
He had the skills. I'm not saying he would have beat him, but
I think
his guard is good.
It would just
his wrestling is good.
It would have been a interesting fight to watch. That's what it would have been.
Because Tony's creative as well. That's another thing. He's tough.
I had a feeling. You know what he would have done? He would have accepted takedowns.
Yeah.
And he would have just done
elbowed him, bro.
That's it. And I was thinking to myself, you've never seen Khabib hurt.
Yeah, bro.
So what would have happened if, say, you got cut and he got a cut off it, or got a cut and stuff. I think that's what because he kept on saying it. He goes, I'm sharpening up my elbows.
Yeah.
So I was like, interesting.
How would you have dealt with that, bro? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing, like for elbows, he'd have to get Khabib in his guard, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
it would have been no, but it would have been Khabib's, because imagine it would be more likely to happen like that if you accept the takedowns, isn't it?
Yeah, but
So
Khabib just saying that the takedowns he would have passed. I've never seen him take someone down. I can't remember.
No, he does. He sits in half guard and he sits in guard and he stands up and ground and pound. So it would be his ground and pound versus his bottom game and the elbows and stuff. If that's what he would have tried.
But that fight would have been so good, man.
It'd be good. It'd be interesting. I still think Khabib will run though.
Yeah, he would have won.
Yeah.
But I think Tony would have given.
I'm building up more than what it should do. I'm just playing it, bro.
So and then Khabib had it, and then obviously
it would have been close.
Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Makhachev.
Yeah.
So that history there, bro. But if you look back, who out of everyone that I've said, I think for me the best run would have been BJ Penn, bro. Personally.
Yeah.
His run in that.
But even BJ Penn,
time
but BJ Penn was going up, down,
yeah,
and winning titles, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why
impressive, bro.
Yeah, because he defended the titles
exactly,
and he went up and down. So that's why he's a legend.
Yeah,
bro.
lightweight legend, bro.
Yeah, but he's a legend in the game, bro. Straight up, come on, man.
And he just doesn't get. I feel like He's had some personal problems in the past few years.
Yeah, so he don't get.
You don't get the love as much.
I think you got to jump through certain hoops, innit, to get the love.
And he's not that guy, bro.
Yeah, so like. Them hoop jumping days are over, bro. You got your P's, innit, bro? You have to jump through
that's
more
it,
hoops.
bro. That's it. But yeah, like so this guy,
Mike.
Yeah. Of all the names I've mentioned to you,
yeah,
this is what I'm trying to say to you. In recent memory, so let's look at the last 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Islam.
Yeah.
Now Islam as well. Similar thing happened to him with Habib. He went under the radar for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're right.
Yeah, I'll just fall asleep with your history lesson. I was yawning in his face, bro.
No, but do you see what I'm saying?
He actually just went back to 2016 and gave me a history lesson.
I'm not trying to give you a history lesson, bro.
I'm joking, bro.
Flip it up. You know what I'm trying to do?
I know what you're trying to do.
I want to see Mike Davis.
I'm trying to
mess with your head. I'm trying to see Mike Davis, yeah. Like with he's on 3 fights.
Yeah, it's still a newcomer, isn't it? Yeah.
Newcomer, bro.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to need 10 fights to get to the title, right?
Yes.
Something like that, bro.
Yeah.
So he needs 7 more fights.
Yeah. But again, that's what I'm saying to you. So look, what I've said is, I've seen him. I go, he looks like interesting, good fighter. It's the exact same thing when I first watched Khabib. When I first saw Islam Makhachev, you watch them, you think, oh, they're good, they're decent fighter. There was another guy, Dennis Bermudez. Yeah.
Oh yes.
But he never used to win all the time. Yeah. But he used to. I used to love the way he used to fight. So it was like, oh, because what happens is again we
Gastelum, bro.
Kevin Gastelum. So again, what you got to look at sometimes is, okay, for example, even as a coaching point of view, not all. I said to you last time, not always does the better fighter win. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean that the other guy is not good or you can't learn from them. If someone has certain good, Dennis Bermudez was very good at joining up, striking to takedowns.
Oh, his wrestling was
And
on point,
bruv, so good, yeah.
This is Ultimate Fight
I watched a lot of his fights.
season
And
his fights.
So
bruv, he was so good. But even Dana White was like,
he's so
this
good.
guy. But I don't know what happened after that.
Again,
I think he got injured and then
entertaining fighter, likes to push the pressure. And again, bruv, even that style is good. So that's what I was saying to you. With Mike Davis, I've seen like good skills from him.
Yeah.
He's got good hands, good kicks, good wrestling. So now, what do you do with this? What you're talking about is what do you do with this fighter?
Yeah.
So now, if you look at Conor McGregor, the way he was managed, the way they built him up, I always keep saying, bro, they picked shorter fighters, 5'6". He's 5'8". He's quite long limbed as well, yeah. He's a counter fighter. They picked aggressive kickboxers or boxers who come forward. Eddie Alvarez was, bruv, like it was handpicked for him to beat him. It was good management because it's like that style is perfect for Conor McGregor. Jose Aldo, perfect style for Conor McGregor to fight. Who else? Chad Mendes. See, Chad Mendes, I would have wanted to see a full camp on that because he done what Khabib done, took him down. But I think and obviously because he's got that American wrestling style where he doesn't stall it. Conor was able to get up and stuff, but Chad Mendes didn't have the gas tank to keep.
Because they like to scramble, innit?
Yeah, they like to scramble. So you got to be fit to scramble, innit? Yeah. And then he went for chokes and submission stuff. Khabib didn't do that, bro. Just took him down and just banged him up, kind of thing. So which would have been nice to see. So that was good management.
You're right, bro.
Good management in that sense of picking the right, and that's part of fighting, isn't it? So it's like I look at you look at your fighter's attributes. So Mike Davis, don't put him against a jiu-jitsu guy as a manager. Do you get it? Let him build up. So while he's getting his jiu-jitsu game up higher, put him against a striker wrestler or striker thingy, and I'm sure I think he'll do well. Don't rush it. Put him against say if he's ranked, he's in the 40s. Get a high 40 guy, mid 30, high 30, mid 20. So that's his next 10 fights, and then you'll break into the top 50. There's no rush. What I'm saying is no rush.
Like Bilal Muhammad.
Same thing.
He always likes to push. Because I remember we've been watching him for a long time.
Yeah, I remember watching him on I think it was LFA.
Yes.
And I remember watching him win the title. And it was like, go on,
he's well managed as well.
So what were you going to say?
I'm just saying, like he's always looking at the next fight. I think the last fight that he had is the only one he was like he shouldn't really been in there with him, if you know what I mean.
Sean Brady.
Yeah.
Why?
He thought himself.
Yeah.
Because Sean Brady's under him, innit?
Yeah. But he wasn't getting fights.
That's what I'm saying to you. So in his head, it's like, obviously he's ranked lower, innit?
Yeah.
Because with him, he's always fought guys that are just above him.
Yeah. But again, because
when you get to the top, trying to break through the top 5, you're bound to, if you're going to get a fight, you need to go one or
I think
two.
even for Mike Davis, look, bruv, the idea is for him, sorry, excuse me. The idea for him is to build a career, yeah? So to earn some money out of this as well. So...
Do you want some water, bro?
You're still not well, bro. It's been a week, bro.
I know, bro. It's crazy.
Do you want some water?
I like that.
Is it empty?
Wow, man.
No, your mouth's dry, bro. That's what it is.
I came from nowhere.
Bismillah.
Yeah, so what you do with him is let him earn money. Don't jump the gun. If you get opportunity to fight someone in the top 20, cool, take it. But because that's going to automatically catapult you into the top 20 once you've done that. But next 4 or 5 fights, let him build, and because I don't think he's getting any recognition at the moment. So people don't even know who he is. So if you build him up next 4 or 5 fights, get some good knockouts, earn your 50 grand bonuses, get a bit of money, and then now you're in the top 20. Start looking at the next people that you want to get to. because see the way you look at Muhammad as well. I don't know. Like, think about this. Just like say we had a fighter, yeah, or
Just
we
do me, innit?
just say no. You just
Why
say
not me, bro?
because wait, just say we're on the management side.
Oh,
yeah?
we're on the management side.
Yeah.
Okay,
So just
fine.
say you had a fighter,
Yeah.
and he's predominantly jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Yeah. So now straight away, you're not going to say to him, right, let's put you against a really high level striker.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Let's put you against a mediocre striker or someone who's mixed MMA, but we think that you could take him down and the guy will try to play the ground game with you. That's how you manage him. And you just build him up that way. Because the idea is, bruv, to be honest, is for these guys to make money, yeah? You don't want to your coach, you're managing someone and say, okay, yeah, bruv, I think you're really good. Go fight top number 1 or top 2 or top 3.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's even get those fights, bro.
You won't get them, innit?
Yeah.
So it's better that you just kind of like incrementally
Build your CV, innit?
CV, also their confidence, bruv. The more he gets comfortable being in the UFC cage, or just being in the cage fighting, the experience you're going to get. Oh, I'm really, even your gas tank. So imagine like, you know that you can go for 30 seconds, but you need about 10 seconds rest to recover to go again. You start learning this about yourself. When I wrestle and strike, I have 40 seconds. I can last 40 seconds. When I grind and pound it saps my energy. You start learning about this. You learn this. And then obviously fight experiences, you can't beat it. And I think this is, as a manager, that's what you would probably want to look for as a coach. Okay, cool. You can test in the gym, but it's not the same as fighting, doing the walk.
Because then there's the adrenaline and all that stuff. Yeah.
Bruv, weight cuts and then press conference, all that stuff. And remember, obligations increase as you start coming up. At the moment, you don't do no press conference.
Yeah.
Because you're like not on the top 20.
Yeah.
So when you start coming top 10,
Mohammed, it's main cards, isn't it?
Yeah. So Mohammed, we need you here to do a press conference. You can't go rest now that week.
Yeah.
So it changes the whole dynamics of everything. Yeah, but I think he's definitely one to look out for. And hopefully, wish him all the best in his career and stuff. I certainly enjoy watching him fight. And then I know you're going to enjoy watching him fight because he's very, very entertaining. And let's see how it goes, isn't it?
Wicked, man. I'm going to end on something. So, out of the list that I gave you.
Yeah, go on. From 2016?
Yeah, bro. No, from 2002.
Okay, 2002.
Lightweights.
Yeah, go on.
I'm not even saying like who's better. You stylistically, who do you like the most?
Stylistically?
Yeah, so you as a favorite. Not like because they're all champions, right?
Yeah.
So you got Jens Pulver, Sean Shirk, BJ Penn, Frankie Edgar, Ben Henderson, Anthony Pettis, Rafael dos Anjos, Eddie Alvarez, Conor McGregor, Tony Ferguson, Habib, Dustin, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, and Islam. Pick 3 out of these guys.
Oh. 3 out of them, yeah?
Yeah, 3.
Habib.
Okay.
Islam, we'll see in it.
Okay.
With
So
Islam.
because
So
he just
one.
got it. So
Let's put him
put
aside,
Islam
yeah?
aside, yeah.
So Habib definitely. Frankie Edgar. Who's the favorite? 2000 from 2002. So it was Jens Pulver.
Yep.
And then it was Sean Shirk.
Sean Shirk.
Frankie Edgar.
And BJ Penn.
BJ Penn.
Frankie Edgar.
BJ Penn.
Yeah.
Habib.
Yeah.
And Frankie Edgar.
How would you put them?
Ooh.
1 to 3.
So I'll probably put just stylistically, yeah.
But for you stylistically.
Yeah, just stylistically. Yeah, obviously I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
Stylistically, I put Habib number 1.
Yeah. What do you like about Habib's style against the others?
I'll tell you what it was. It was the dominance. The dominant. You know, like the rest, the other two, again, stylistically very good fighters and stuff, but just then I never ever. They were always in fights.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Khabib would just like grab you and say, "About fight's finished." 5 minutes, he's beating someone up. So the dominance he had of people, that's why he's still one of the best, I think. Second would be, for me personally, would be Frank Edgar.
Right.
And then BJ Penn.
Right.
Yeah. Them 3. What about you?
Habib, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Tony Ferguson. Number 3, Conor McGregor. Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo.
Okay. He's.
I'll give you an alternate number 3.
God.
Benson Henderson.
How many title fights did
3?
3. Okay.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
I like his style. I
He
don't
was
know
a good
about that
fighter.
toothpick in the mouth while he's fighting.
Yeah, I
That's
never
a bit
understood
weird,
that.
bro.
I never understood that. But,
And he's still fighting, bro.
yeah, he's on Bellator now.
He has Bellator.
Yeah.
But he kind of just went off in sunset. I think he had beef with UFC as well. He wanted to get released and...
Yeah.
But
a lot of them have problems with contracts and stuff. But
yeah, good jiu-jitsu.
he's good. He's good, man. He's a good fighter. Good fighter.
You know what I'd love to see? Just to end on this.
Go on.
I would love to see a UFC grappling tournament, bro. So, like...
They do that.
Like I want to see some like legends fight each
Oh,
other. Like
legends,
Habib versus... Who would you like to see in a grappling tournament? Just quickly. So we
Habib
can sign off.
versus GSP.
Oh,
In a
okay.
That'd be sick, innit?
That's... Can you imagine that, bro?
Yeah. Wrestle to take. That'd be so
Okay.
good, innit?
That will be with probably the biggest grappling pay-per-view, bro.
Yeah. And they should do it because they're both
Why
gonna get
not?
hurt.
Why not, bruv?
You heard it here first, though.
Habib versus GSP grappling match.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Oh my God.
That'd be sick. Because GSP comes from John Danaher's and Henzo Gracie's jiu-jitsu style. And then if Samba was easy,
You
it would
know
be
how-
called BJJ.
Gas that'll be if that happens, bruv.
That would be Habib's t-shirt, innit?
GSP still young enough to fight. Bruv,
Yeah.
anyways,
And but
grappling,
No,
bruv.
but it's grappling, as I said to you. It's not, and it's not going to be
Oh
grueling.
my God.
That'd be
that
good.
would be so good.
That'd be wicked.
Okay, give me one more, bruv.
Grappling
Grappling,
again, yeah?
grappling. So let's think about John Jones.
John Jones versus DC grappling.
Yo, fire today, blood.
Calm
That'd
down,
be sick.
bro.
No,
Easy.
bro, we don't understand. That would be amazing, bro.
Yeah, that'd be so good. That'd be good.
Because is John Jones grappling the same level as DC's, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Also,
And we haven't seen DC's jiu-jitsu, bro. Like proper, bro.
yeah.
I think it's a brown belt.
BJ Penn versus Charles Oliveira. Grappling. That'd be good.
See, that's what we want to see, these fights, man.
Yeah.
Or these matches, or whatever you call them. Apparently, you're not allowed to call jiu-jitsu fights, bro.
Okay. Why?
Because they're not fights, they're matches. innit?
Okay, all right.
Who made that rule,
Okay.
bro?
I saw it on Twitter, bro. Okay, that's top 3, bruv.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Oh, I'm sure if we sat down and we could proper
There's loads, man.
grapple
So
with
many.
life tournament, bruv.
There's so
Or
many.
Bedouin Brett. No, Bedouin Brett. Would be
What they used to do in that football thing? Fantasy.
Fantasy
Mm.
football.
Was that the stuff they used to do? Is that how?
do you mean?
Is that how? I don't know. 'Cause I never really played.
Well,
Is that how it
fantasy
works?
football is that you make a team and then and you choose the players that go on there,
Okay, and then see if they win.
and then based on the season.
Oh, okay.
You
So it's
get-
actually compared to
yeah,
live.
Yeah, live. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But like, oh my God, that would be amazing, bro.
We should do a poll. Do a poll on Insta. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think wins?
Grappling tournament.
Yeah, and if you come out with the right the answers, we're gonna give you absolutely nothing
but that would be awesome. If
because
you
just be fun.
or like in one or something like that. One's got a grappling tournament, bro.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
They recently had what's his name?
Rotolo brothers. Yeah.
What's his name? Cade.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a wicked way to end.
That'd be good.
Wow, GSP versus Habib, bro.
So we leave it on that then.
That's it, man.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Khalid Ismail.
And I'm Mohammed Hiyawi, and we'll see you on the next one.